Between the Laker girls, the purple and gold, all the banners, all the celebs, you better stay focused.
Ed, are you reading my mind right now? There's a reason why I'm late to the game. Those Hollywood parties, nothing better. But let's get it on the court.
No distractions here tonight. Let's do this thing. And the finish at the rim.
This is basketball one-on-one. Play inside out. Give the big man the ball, and the rest of the court will open up. That was an easy lay.
Westbrook to George. Not today.
That's how you do it. You stay in his pocket, and you never give him any space at all. You make him smell you every single possession.
Kyle Kuzma. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good. And the three-point play puts them up early in this one. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy? Stuffs it down with authority. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Rondo into the front court. Down by 1. You've got to get that one to go.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Russell Westbrook, defended by Tyson Chandler. To Adams. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And he connects on the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip.
Shot, bro. Way to hit. Way to hit.
Lakers ball. James. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Missed it at the line. James into the front court. Down just a couple. LeBron James, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Russell Westbrook steps into it. It's Rondo with the rebound.
I got ball. I got ball. Here we go. Here we go.
To Adams. With a drop step. With the basket after a nice drop step.
Old school equals high percentage.
Into the front court comes Rondo. They trail by 2. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
James, Jeremy Grant sends it away. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
James. And finishes strong.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Number 23, LeBron James.
Russell Westbrook with the rock. And he'll head to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First foul in the last 2 minutes.
Russell Westbrook, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2.
Good shot.
LeBron with it up top. All tied up, 13 apiece. Has a chance. LeBron James. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lakers at the controls right now. Deep right corner. James. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
George gets a look. Can't hit.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
It's James. Message received. Well defended. From the painted area, won't go down. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Throws it down. Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. We have a tie ball game. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Here's Westbrook controlling the offense. Take stock of the floor. Westbrook. Curling inside. LeBron James able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Kyle Kuzma sends it away. Shot clock violation. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. And hits the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. To Westbrook. Russell Westbrook rocking the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Paul George to Westbrook. To Paul George. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Shot from the lane won't go. Westbrook with it. They trail by 1. Oh, Russell Westbrook. With that, he's 5 for 9.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That no good. Off the mark. Westbrook into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 17, Dennis Schroeder.
Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Here's Rondo with it. Trailing by 4. Works it to James. From long range. Oh, LeBron James. Not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Schroeder. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Kyle Kuzma pins it.
Continuous effort is the key for your team's success. No one this entire ball game has quit on a play. That right there, that's what's going to help your team win this game.
Here's Schroeder with it. Down a point. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Rondo's shot won't go down. To Westbrook. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one goes down.
Good shot.
And he makes them both.
Oh, yeah.
Los Angeles, they have it.
Watch cut.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
LeBron picked up by Westbrook. Short jumper won't fall.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Across the timeline comes James. Down 4 to Stevenson. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. To George. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Oh, yeah, we're coming right back to you. I got him. Here we go. Here we go. I got this clown. Let's go.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
And count the basket inside.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Westbrook to Schroeder. Down low, Adams. Tyson Chandler swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Russ at the controls. It's LeBron with the rebound. Caldwell Pope. Oh, he had it.
Let's shoot. Shoot it.
Strong finish for Paul George.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Deep three at the buzzer. First half comes to an end. The Thunder with the lead. Tight game through the first two quarters as we resume play here in the third. LeBron James snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. And Russell Westbrook knocks down a wide open three. You can try and body him up, but he'll still run right through you.
It's the way he attacks that makes him so dangerous. He chips off a piece of your body one possession at a time. First it's your arm, then it's your leg, and then inevitably it's your soul.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. George, the drive, right to the basket. Tyson Chandler, tips it. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
LeBron into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Paul George to Westbrook. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's Westbrook with the board. Has a look. And he buries it.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
LBJ with it. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line.
Okay, that's nice.
Westbrook with the basketball. Lead stands at 7.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Ferguson. Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
Okay, look, not everything is going to make it into the scouting report.
Rondo with the basketball. His guys down by 9. Had a good look there, but it's no good. To Westbrook. Can't connect. And a putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
James, guarded by Terrence Ferguson. Off the assist.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
It's Russ at the controls. Add 2 points to the board.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
LeBron James. He's got 2 shots coming, shooting 80% in this contest. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws.
Yes, sir. Way to shoot it, boy.
Westbrook into the front court. The lead stands at 9.
Watch the cutter, man.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Westbrook across the timeline. It's a 9-point lead. In a flash, scores at the rim.
Why not? Russell Westbrook is the only guy stopping Russell Westbrook. And when he decides to put his head down and go to the rim, he's going to the rim. It's that easy.
Beyond the arc for 3. He's got it for 3.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
Paul George, he's 3 for 7.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Westbrook with it. Final minutes of play in this third quarter. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound.
Oh, yes, man.
Fires the 3. And the rebound pulled down by Adams. Slam dunk, Russell Westbrook.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. LBJ.
I got ball.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. It's George for 2 and strokes it.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Schroeder with the basketball. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead. "15-footer at the buzzer. Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation. 3 quarters down. Thunder with the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
James. Rondo. Another chance. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. His team leads it by 10. Fires the 3. Second effort. Gets it in the left corner. To James. 4-3. That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there, 4-3.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
George. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
And hits the first free throw.
Into the game for the Lakers, number 35.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Number 0, Russell Westbrook.
Rondo against Westbrook. Gets a shot up off the mark. For 3, parries it on the catch and shoot.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down and help. Quick skip passes equal 3s in the bank.
Paul George to Westbrook. Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
I missed it.
To Paul George. From the painted area, won't go down. George knocks it down.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Russ at the controls. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
And he misses that. One free throw. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
Well, you need execution in a chess match. And the best execution, I just saw the star player talk to one of the young fellas. You take those young fellas over to the side. You coach them through some of these big-time moments that happen in the fourth quarter. That's how you get your team ready for the playoffs and hopefully a chance to win a championship.
Time to shuffle things up.
Los Angeles, number 7,
LeBron into the front court. 9-point margin. No good, and no foul. To Schroeder. And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
Rondo. That's his 4th personal foul. Team
ready to shoot at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
The Lakers are now
Russell Westbrook, a couple of free throws on the way, shooting 66% in this contest. First one, counted. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff...
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
PG lets it fly. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Shot by James off the mark.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? And Jay, they call the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Russell Westbrook at the line for 2 shots, shooting 63% in this contest. First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip.
Coming right back to you.
LBJ has it.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
team foul number 1, Oklahoma City.
LeBron James has got 2 shots coming. He's shooting 85% in this game. Nope, first one does not go. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Strong finish for Paul George.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot you can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
Here's LeBron for 2. The shot almost to George. And a throwdown. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
And scores. Oklahoma City ball.
Who gonna do this?
George, the pass taken away by the Lakers. It's a big finish. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Has a chance. Oh, Dennis Schroeder. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
What a move. If you're on defense, you can't be caught flat-footed there.
James, he's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2.
Good shot.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Good victory here for the Thunder as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.